So today is day 2 of trying to build an ocean reef next to my desk. And yes, by day 2, I do mean it's been a month since we built that tank and stand. I have been slacking. But in the interim, I did do this. Ooh, that is clean. And that brings me to today. Okay, and with that, I think we're done. Earlier today. Actually, you should go back 4 weeks or so. 3 or 4 weeks ago, we built this tank, but you might notice that it is sort of empty. Not for long though, because I went out and found 8 of the most essential and absolute best items that money can buy, so I can show you guys what it takes to run this bad boy. I just need to quickly beat this guy on eBay for this bid, so. Today is supposed to be the big day that everything arrives, and I'm really excited because this means that I can show you guys each of the packages that I got to run my waterbox aquarium as they come. And definitely didn't receive them all already just under the bed so I could do this all at one time. Definitely wasn't that, and so... What do you know? I think that's our first package. Our first package? The Kasa Smart Plug Power Strip HS300 Surge Protector with 6 individually controlled smart outlets and 3 USB ports, works with Alexa and Google Home. No hub required, white. Oh my god, I need breath. So I actually found this because it had an obscene number of positive reviews, but since I haven't actually used this yet and can't really review it, let's read one of them. As Ba on Amazon says, if you give 20 minutes to read the term and conditions, you will realize that they're asking you to approve the violation of any of your privacy. Same like with TikTok. By giving to them approval to use your router password and to install the app in your phone, basically they asking permission to your bank account password to see transactions, monthly income, email access, social media, etc., etc. Yeah, so obviously we're not going to do that. Terms and conditions, except... Look, you didn't believe it was real, right? Okay, but just in case, please don't rob me. Anyways though, I decided to mount this behind my tank where I wouldn't be able to see it. And again, the only clips I got were of my butt. More of that's on my OnlyFans. Now, this strip caught my eye for a couple of reasons. Namely, I can see the power outage that I'm using for each one of these outlets, and I can turn each of these outlets on or off individually. Oh god, what's that sound? That doesn't sound good. Okay, so I figured out what that noise was. It sounds like the next package is here though. It's definitely not the pump that I just turned off. No, that can't be it. Okay, yeah, it's the pump. Specifically, the Sea Chase Syncra SDC 6.0. I will say, I did not expect the box to be this big, but let's see what people on the internet expected. Siren Ocean says, it's not quiet. It has a rumble sort of like a 5K diesel generator. Look, buddy. With a name like Siren Ocean, I feel like you're getting what you asked for here, okay? But we'll still test it. We're gonna test it. But before we do that, first, the big reveal. This is actually a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I hope this can fit in the sump, so we're good. I was a little worried about that one. So obviously went in, mounted it, wasn't a problem. But as for how silent it is, let's test that out real quickly. Okay, I don't know about you, but I'm not hearing anything from that pump. Look, I'll even put the microphone in there. I don't know about you, but I'm not hearing anything. And as for the app, I got it connected just fine. Super easy to control. Like here, let's turn it off real quickly to practice feedback. Next up, we got the temperature control consisting of the Inkbird ITC 308 Wi-Fi. Oh, and the Cobalt Aquatic 250 watt heater. Should probably make sure to include that one too. Now, the person that reviewed this on Amazon just said, Fantastico. I don't know why all my reviews are in Spanish here. But look, I did hit a 30-day streak on Duolingo recently, so I can tell you that that means fantastic. And I'm inclined to believe this man, because on the box it even says plug and play Wi-Fi smart controller. So let's see if that's true. Alright guys, I think you already know what I'm gonna say here, because I can only think of one word to describe this. It's fantastico. He's right. Now just a quick explanation on what this is. This is a temperature controller that monitors the temperature of my tank, so if it gets too cold, it just turns on the heater, and then if it gets too hot, it'll instead turn off the heater and turn on the fan, which I don't have yet. But it sounds like something's at the door, so let me go grab that. Yeah, it's not a fan. It's the Tunes Osmolator 3. Or Tunze. Or Tunze? Can one of you guys tell me how to pronounce that? I don't know. So this is actually such a new piece of equipment. I couldn't find any reviews on Amazon about this. So I'm just gonna bring you along for this experience here. Now, while I was trying to film this beautiful unboxing, I let the magnets get a little bit too close. Now, I really didn't think this was a big deal at first, but that's when I realized, oh man, okay, this magnet's kind of strong. I could not separate them. I did eventually find a way to just use my desk and all of my weight to push them apart. Ah! Got it. Funny enough, it says caution, very strong magnet here. Also, yeah, I don't know if you can see, I pinched myself. This is what it did. This thing's dangerous. But let's still put it in the tank. Yeah, no, this was the clip I got of the setup. Who trusted me with this camera? Huh? I at least got this clip partway through, so hopefully that makes up for something. Now that we have that complete, I think we... Perfect timing. Let's get the new item. Next up, we have the rock. But more specifically, we have a really delicate rock scape made up of Marco rock. I was so scared those were gonna break. Yeah, okay, so the rock didn't actually come like this. Getting it to this point was a 3-step process, so let me break it down for you. It'll make more sense in a second. So first, I bought the rock. That part was easy. Then I hired my dad to break the rock into smaller pieces for me while I relaxed.
That was good. That was really good.
Yeah, also because he doesn't trust me with his tools, so he decided to do it.
Oh, that was good. Nice. What?
But then I just took those little pieces of rock and turned them back into a big piece of rock. Super easy.
That was not easy.
After that, all that was left was just put them carefully back in the tank. And you're welcome, this time it's not on my butt. It's my lower thigh. Look, I just heard the next product, so let's go. Let's just go get that. The next thing we got is the AI Neuro 3 submersible pump. I'm just gonna start by saying I somehow gave myself a paper cut trying to just open this box.
Oh man, I got a paper cut. Ah! How do I always cut myself?
And for those of you guys that don't know, AI stands for aqua illumination. I know we're going through an AI boom here. This one's a different AI. Illumination, which there's nothing more illuminating than a submersible pump. But you know, that's just my opinion. What does the internet say? Anonymous on Amazon says, Flow Daddy. 5 stars. Anonymous, how did you find my DJ name? Now, a small subset of you guys may think that I went a little bit too small with the Neuro 3, should have gone with the Neuro 5 for a 40-gallon tank, and to that I say, you might be right. But let me tell you, it's all about the motion of the ocean. Like, almost literally, in this case. Flow Daddy, remember? And frankly, I think that should be good enough because I have a lot of open space in my tank right now, and if I need to, I can always just buy a second one, and that'll give me even more control. Okay, and with that, I think we got it set up. Time's ticking away. In fact, the other box already came. And for those of you guys that don't know, AI stands for aqua. Okay, see, now that's illuminating. Yeah, wouldn't recommend looking at it straight on though. Now, I'm not even gonna read a review because I've been using the AI Prime for my 5-gallon tank for over a year, and I've really liked it. And this Hydra, it's basically like 2 AI Primes. So, I'm a fan. Not a fan of the mount though. AI, I gotta be honest with you, this mounting kit, absolute trash. Look, someone had to say it. It's not good. This is how it went. Oh my god, this thing doesn't even fit. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what the point of this thing is. What even is this? Holy, oh my god. Are you kidding me? How in the world? Oh, thank God. Oh, I don't ever want to do that again. Maybe it'll last a long time. I don't know. Setting it up was an absolute pain. Now, some of you guys that have been watching this and are very astute have noticed that there is something that I didn't include in this tank so far, and that would be the skimmer. You could say I skipped the skimmer. I skimped on the there's a joke there somewhere. We'll workshop that. The reason that's not included right now is because my tank is still very, very new. I don't think there's much need to have a skimmer in your tank at the very beginning. I think once nutrients start getting a little crazy or I get more fish in there, then we'll throw in a skimmer. But for now, I think it's unnecessary. I will keep you guys updated though when I get... Hey, I think we have the last thing here. Let's go grab that. Last up, we have the Kraken Lid.
Got it.
Yes, I am wearing something different because this is like 3 weeks after everything else. We've jumped forward in time. Now, some of you guys may already know exactly why I need a fish tank lid for this tank. And for those of you guys that don't know, it's because fish can sometimes jump. And I may or may not have some jump. Hold up. We're gonna stop you right there, actually. I'm not gonna spoil that right now. That's for the next episode. Hit subscribe if you want to see it.